Hi everyone, and welcome to Morning Coffee Break. I hope everybody's doing great today. It is Wednesday, May 14th. Halfway gone already, just about. May is. It'll be fall before you know it. It's right around the corner, it seems like. I don't know, time flies sometimes. Good grief. Currently it's 62 degrees, high today 76. Chance of rain 42%, and winds at 1 mile per hour. I got my, let's see, what all I have planted now. I got all the plants planted. I couldn't get three of the peppers in there. Just wasn't enough room with what room was left. So I got five banana peppers and 10 bell peppers in there. So I got 3 left over. I'll either give away or put in some pots out there and let them grow in the pots. So I got the tomatoes planted. I got the banana peppers and bell peppers planted. I have the cucumbers and green beans, 2 kinds of carrots. One is a black carrot. I think I got those seeds free, but it'll be interesting to see what it's like. And then one's an orange, regular orange carrot. And I've got 2 kinds of green beans. I've got the stringless ones, and I've got some pole beans so that they'll climb all over that trellis, hopefully. And I planted a half a row of oregano and a half a row of dill. So we'll have a little bit of herbs. I don't know if I'll have any room left for any more herbs. I could probably grow some. I know I could. In my little arrow garden. That's where I usually grow the herbs. I need some, probably some basil and some thyme. So those 4 I like: dill, basil, thyme, and oregano. I like to have some fresh of those in the summer. I've still got some basil from a year or so ago. I had so much of it. I started putting it in just, I put it in gallon bags, Ziploc bags. I had some growing in with the flowers last year too. I think you could smell it out there. Well, I knew what it looked like. I could see it, but it didn't have a. It was kind of crowded. There was a lot of flowers in there, and it's kind of crowded with it. Those are coming up. The seeds that I put out there are coming up, and that one, like a little bush that has the blue flowers on it, it's been just fantastic. It has bloomed I don't know how many times, and it's still got plenty on it. It keeps growing more, as a matter of fact. And then that little red one beside of it, I'm not sure what it is, but it's doing good. I gave them some nutrients that you mix in water. I gave them some of that, so we'll see if that helps them too. So yeah, I got all that planted. All I have to plant left is the furthest bed, the one that's closest to the bird feeders. There's some birds out there right now. I can see them. Cardinals. There's been a bunch of cardinals. And so I need to actually, instead of just pulling up the grass that's growing in that one, it's just going to keep coming up. I'm just going to get my hoe and dig around it to where I can get down to the roots, and then I'll have my gloves on, and I'm going to pull all the roots out. That's the best way to slow that grass down. If you just pull it from the top and it's still down in there, it'll just grow more. So that's the only thing I like is that bed, and that'll be the zucchini and okra, radishes, lettuce, radishes, and something else that Joey wanted. I've got the seeds for him. But yeah, that's all I like. So it should be. But it's been raining. I was gonna do it all, but it started raining pretty hard. And like I said, today is 42%. Maybe I'll be able to get something done in it today. Okay, Logan's Awesome Snack Reviews will be today, everybody. Bar something happening. As far as I know, everything will be a go for that. So it's been a little while, so looking forward to doing that. We usually have something pretty easy for dinner after doing his reviews. And we're going to have the ones we got from Food City, the Marie Calendar meals. They're actually they're not home cooking, you know, but they're actually pretty good. They really are, the Marie Calendar ones. Okay, let's see what we got here for jokes. After a vacation in London, a couple had a little chat. Husband: how should I get rid of the British pounds I brought back? Wife: take them to a bank and convert them to dollars. Husband: I'm not sure they'll do that. I think I just need to eat less and walk more. He didn't mean money, he meant he actually gained pounds and need to get rid of it. Okay, my wife ran away with my best friend. Oh no. A year later, both of them were at my front door ringing the bell. They rang the bell for an hour straight. Reluctantly, I answered the door. They said they wanted to apologize for the way things happened. Boy, was I relieved. I thought he was trying to bring her back. Okay. And thought of the day is from Joseph Campbell. Follow your bliss, and the universe will open doors where there were only walls. I wish I could. I recognize more of these people that do these thought of the day. I don't know how they get them, you know, but usually it's not someone I've never heard of before. It seems like. Okay, I saw one for trivia time. And I thought this would be appropriate since I've been talking about my garden. I don't know if it has all questions about vegetables, but it says fresh food is the best food. Can you identify these 20 vegetables? Play quiz. Which vegetable has more potassium than bananas? Sweet potatoes, lettuce, tomatoes, cauliflower. More potassium than bananas? I am not sure about this. I don't think it's lettuce or tomatoes, but it's either cauliflower or sweet potatoes. I'm gonna go with sweet potatoes. Yeah, that's right. Although bananas are a good source of potassium, many other nutritious foods, including sweet potatoes, legumes, and beets, offer more potassium per serving. I was thinking beets would be one of the answers. Which food is supposed to help keep vampires away? Garlic, mistletoe, cinnamon, salt. Well, I don't think the mistletoe is going to help. It might make things worse, actually. But I've always heard garlic. Put some, like a necklace of garlic. Yeah. That's right. The traditional belief that garlic's odor deters vampires may have originated with the disease rabies. Okay. Which of these is a root vegetable, typically orange in color? Well, it doesn't have to be orange. We already know. Carrot, kale, potato, lettuce. But I have some black lettuce seeds that are hopefully germinating about now. But it's carrots. That's right. I need to... Under what name are sweet potatoes most commonly sold? Spuds. Maple potatoes? What? Maple potatoes? That sounds good, actually, but Murphy's. Murphy's. Yams. We're going to have some sweet Murphy's for dinner tonight, honey. It's yams. Yeah. Yams. Which of the following is classified as a root vegetable? Broccoli, potato, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts. And by the way, it's not too easy to grow cauliflower or Brussels sprouts. Broccoli is hard. I've grown all three of them. I've grown all these potatoes too. Broccoli, it did it, but it grew, but it didn't have big heads. You know, they were just like small. The cauliflower, kind of the same thing for me. And the Brussels sprouts, they took up a bunch of space. They grew huge, and then they just had these little bitty Brussels sprouts on them. I probably would have had to wait 6 months before they would have got big and, you know, big like you get them. But they were still good and everything, but they were just small and took a long time to grow. But anyway, it is potato. Right, potato. Which of these vegetables has a large flowering head? Carrot, basil, broccoli, potato. Who said basil was a vegetable? It's a herb, right? I mean, that's what I always thought. Basil. You know, that's not a vegetable. Okay, has a large. Okay, it's broccoli. Yep. We know what broccoli looks like. Which of these vegetables is a close relative to the onion? Lettuce, tomato, chive, potato. These are kind of easy today, but I thought the theme was good with vegetables since I just get my garden started. And that would be chives, which I have growing out in my yard. Right? Chives. Which of these was declared a vegetable by the U.S. Supreme Court? Apple, ginger, egg, tomato. They really put egg down. How could that be declared a vegetable? I mean, I'm sure they're going to say eggs are vegetables. No, I'm going to say that it's tomato. Yep, tomato. Let's see what it says about this. The court held that the tomato should be classified as a vegetable rather than a fruit for tariffs, imports, and customs purposes. Okay. What type of greens are used in a traditional Cobb salad? Got some nice little pictures. I probably should have been showing some of them. I like that. It looks nice. Let's see something. Yep, I like that. I can make a thumbnail on that. It's got the person's name on it. Okay, it is lettuce. Yes. The Cobb salad is, and I just had one a while back for salad night, and it was really good. I don't know, let's see if it had everything this one says. Cobb salad is a main dish American salad typically made with chopped salad greens, iceberg lettuce, watercress, endives, and romaine lettuce. I didn't have all that, I don't think, in it. Tomato, crisp bacon, fried chicken breast, hard-boiled eggs. This one's got avocado. Mine didn't have avocado. Chives, didn't have that. It had blue cheese and red wine vinaigrette. Blue cheese and red wine vinaigrette? Mine had blue cheese, but it says the ingredients are laid out on a plate in neat rows. I didn't see that either in my little kit. Neat rows. Which vegetable famously causes tears when cut? Spinach, onions, cabbage, carrots. I think everybody knows this too. It's onions. Make you cry. And that made mine 10-0 today. It was a little bit simple. Like I said, I like all these ones, you know, about vegetables. I love to grow vegetables. I like the pictures here too. I should have shown. There was several more I could have probably shown y'all. So I enjoyed it, even though it was kind of easy. But you know, how you gonna make one hard about just general vegetables anyway, unless you had something that was like really strange or something you've never heard of? Maybe you could, I don't know. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed today's trivia time and morning coffee break. If you did, I hope you'll press that like button. Also subscribe if you haven't already, and share this out and hit that so you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and check out Logan's awesome snack reviews tonight. Bye everyone, and God bless.